Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. So my name is Nurfati Fatiha and I'm going to share my reflection on Islam and religious pluralism. So what I have gained from learning Islam and religious pluralism. So firstly, the concept of Tawheed. So we acknowledge that the reality of dual identities, which is the God and non-God, or the creator and creations. So um, we we uh, cannot deny that there is the existence of physical and metaphysical identities. So, in this context, God is considered as something that metaphysical, and it is man who perceive things through revelation. For example, like is the Quran as the guidance of man's life, and then the uh, reasoning, okay, through the intellect, for example, and also senses uh, to the soul. And for each existence or creations by God have its nature, its origin, that God created them with nature, capacity, and capability, also values and purpose. So they are not existed in this world in vain. And it is also mentioned about other religion that's stated in the Quran, where from there we need to know that we should get to know each other and work on goodness. Okay, um, because other religions, other people, other believers is also the creations of God. And then the concept of religious pluralism uh, has been discussed quite long through its definition, external and internal forces, historical background, and so on. So, religious pluralism is something that philosophical, in which men try to understand the meaning of diversity of existence, the multiplicity of religion, traditions, cultures, and so on. And uh, in religious pluralism also, uh, the philosophers discuss uh, on the concept of salvation, where it is differ from one religion to other religion. So there is a religion who tend to be exclusivist, where according to them there's no um, salvation outside their religion. Okay, and also inclusiveness, where he uh, agree that there might be a partially truth in other religions. Also, we learn how Western views on religion. For example, they say that religion is a human construct and based also on human's construct based on the historical traditions, for example, and also the fortuity of birth. Okay, and they see that religious pluralism is needs as to respond towards plural truth claimed by religions, uh, because yeah. And then there's also critics such as um, religious pluralism is challenging one's own faith. So it is important from such critics for us to really understand what is religious pluralism before uh, we argue. Because through this learning, I learned that we should come up with the logic argument explanation before criticizing others. And then how it influenced me on understanding the issue of Islam and other religions. So by learning this, it inspired me to deepen on the understanding of my own religion, Islam, and the religion of others, Christianity, Buddhism, and so on, inward and outward. Okay, so I think it is important to have further research, reading, reasoning, and also to engage, to have engagement in life activities such as dialogue, interreligious dialogue, and so on. And that is important for me to believe that the multiplicity of religion shouldn't be the reason of fragmentation as an universal community. And uh, the multiplicity of religion should be dealt in good manner. Like I said, um, it should be uh, in logical explanation, interpretation, uh, in dealing with their claim. Okay, and then it is important to respect others' belief and creating the betterment of community regardless of differences of faith and practices, which is one's own religion lah, religion. And um, also we need to practice the religion as well as possible, since the modern world right now is trying to destroy the beliefs of religious religions and try to secularize the world, upholding man as the ultimate and central, and no intervention by the metaphysical identities, which is God, the ultimate. Okay, and this has been discussed quite long in the discussion of secular humanism, which very emphasize on the values, human values, and discard God interventions, revelation, and so on. So last but not least, uh, I acknowledge that man is the best creature uh, by God, with limitations that requires the guidance of the Creator as the ultimate and absolute to govern their life. I think that's all from me. Thank you.